All right, it's been a while since I filmed one of these. I had some personal things to take care of. So I did trade in the past few days, but never got the opportunity to film it or do a trade recap. I, of course, journaled it, but I think I'll start recording again now. So, what happened today was I traded pre market, which I usually do not do. That is, I do not trade before 9:30, but the opportunity presented itself, so I thought, why not? So initially, looking at the charts when everything was naked, like this, I was presented by this price action. I was looking at this low, this right here, as a sell side liquidity. Okay, all right. So I just marked it off. Okay, so that was my initial interest, but I patiently waited, and also I wanted to enter from sorry, this fair value gap right here, but I didn't. I'll tell you the reason. So we tapped into this fair value gap right here and gave a reaction, but it wasn't a 1 minute structure shift. That's that reaction in here. Okay. I did not, I wanted the candle close below this swing point, and which you can clearly see we did. After that, we took the highs. I was still expecting a major shift down, creating a structure shift here, making this a breaker as well as a fair value gap. So, good unicorn setup going into the sell side. But that was a quick analysis I did. I just looked at this low here, I guess, and made a judgment that I want this low to be taken out. But as you can see, this low right here was turtle souped. So, people who were long in this rally right here got eventually got stopped out right there. And currently, I do think the price is going to take the sell side liquidity as we're speaking, but uh, I think the video will be done by then. So we took the stops right here, and I never got the structure shift in this fair value gap. So I instantly realized that I need to check my bias. And then I realized that there is the London consolidation. It begins at 2 a.m. as you can see. We were in the consolidation. Those are the London highs that I've marked right here. That was smooth highs. You can see too much of liquidity, buy side liquidity pending here. So I instantly realized I need to go long in here. But I did not go long without a framework. After this drop, like I said, I didn't get a structure shift. When it went up and closed above this, I saw that as a market structure shift. And I thought this is going to be a low risk buy. Reason being, this volume imbalance was tagged in by this candle. There was no fair value gap left. There was this order block, price tapped into it alongside the volume imbalance and made a structure shift higher, as well as the fair value gap being disrespected. I entered on this fair value gap right here. That's why I have marked it with this blue arrow that I have longed in here. I'll post the executions at the end of the video. After I went long, price started to move higher, but kept tapping on this fair value gap, which I was ready to take a stop loss below this low because I do not like to see a fair value gap being tapped so many times. But as you can see, it started to go higher again, went into this fair value gap. I did not pyramid here because, well, I'm not pyramiding lately because of the market conditions. I'm not liking the price action. But today was a sweet day. That too being a Monday, it was absolutely beautiful. Then it started moving up, and then you can see a big boom at 9:30. Obviously, the opening bell, and goes straight to the take profit right here. That's why I have marked it with a red arrow. That is, I booked profits in here because London highs were tagged, and you can see the reaction. It just went parabolic, but it was just going to tap on this order block to go even higher. After I exited here, I waited for a few minutes. I was about to close my system because I was done with my trade for the day. But I realized that there are more buy side liquidity pending up here. As you can see, this consolidation, these relative equal highs, So in M1, I saw this structure shift with these two big green candles. When price tapped into this 1 minute fair value gap, I did not enter because I was looking at this candle's consequent enroachment, which never got tagged, and that's why I was thinking, what if price just taps into that? I'll enter here. But it never happened. As soon as this candle started to close higher, I entered somewhat around here, and then my stops were below this low, and we targeted the buy side liquidity that I showed you a minute ago. This one, the relative equal highs, and we exited on this candle as soon as it tagged above it. Then, as you can see, it went up one more time and it just tanked. And it is currently tanking as we're speaking. And most likely in the PM session, we're going to see the sell side liquidity being taken, as well as there's another sell side liquidity. There are this relative equal lows, so we're probably going to take that as well. So that is going to be it for this video. I hope I'll start filming these again. I was being inconsistent for the past 1 2 weeks because of stuff that I could handle better with my time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around.